Hello everyone, my name is Melinda. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about ClickUp, which is a productivity management tool where teams, individuals, companies use to manage their tasks. It helps in organizing, collaborating on tasks. You can track everything from a single workspace. And then it provides tools. For example, we can track tasks, we can document things, we can have calendars, dashboards, we can create automations and goals to stay productive and organized. So without saying so much, welcome to the YouTube channel. As I said, my name is Melinda. If you're coming across my YouTube channel, thank you so much for always being here and for subscribing to the channel. I do not take it for granted. Welcome aboard. If you have any questions, definitely leave them in the comment section and I will be able to answer you. Now, let's get right into the video. So once you get into ClickUp, the first thing that you need to do is to sign up. It is a free tool, but also you can upgrade so that you can enjoy the benefits of the tool itself. So you'll go to your Google Workspace, create and then click on clickup.com. I'll leave the link in the comment section. You can click on it, it will take you directly and you can start now working on your task. So once you get on ClickUp, if you've never used ClickUp for the first time, you're going to see a home page, and the home page, if you click on it, is going to show you the entire dashboard. Or if you don't want to start from the home page, just click on the dashboard right here. And then if you look at the dashboard, just a minute, the dashboard, you can either start from these templates right here or you can start from scratch. So if you're starting from scratch, which is something that I'm going to show you right now, you're going to click on this plus button and then you're going to name your workspace. So since I had already created some of the steps that we're going to cover in this video, I'm just going to go right ahead and show you. So what you can do is pause this video, go sign up on a ClickUp account or on your Google Space account. Then once you do that, you can come on ahead and move along as I explained in the video. So let's go right through the homepage and see what I mean. So you can see on the home page, when I open it up, it has several things that have already been done, and I'm going to explain each of them from the beginning to the end. So we have workspaces when it comes to ClickUp, and workspaces is a place where you can work with your team. So for example, you see here, you can create channels, we have chats, we have tasks, we have spaces, and then you can create as you go. We have tasks, assigned comments, replies, inboxes. All these we are going to do them as we move ahead. So with the workspaces, you can come here and just see, like for example, we have a demo workspace where we have created. This is an agency, it's called a creative agency, and here I can add people. So for example, if you are a team, we are a company, we want to add people, you're going to click on this plus button right here, and then you can add people, right? So you can click on this plus button, add people, and then once you add people on the channel, so I can add myself here as a person. So once you add that person, you can see their email comes out here. You can add a description, right? Like, who is this, what is their job description, you can put it right there. And then once you do that, you can come here, you can see this, there's an email address right here. You can see I do not have tasks. If you want to assign tasks to this person, you can assign. If there are any comments, you will see them, and then you can see two more, like you can add either a calendar or an organization chart. All right, so once you do that, you can add as many people, and then once you add them, you will see them right here. Their names are going to show up right here. And the followers, you're going to see the amount of followers, people that are following you, and people who have access to this board. So remember, there's also a way of making sure that these workspace is shared by the people you want to see. It cannot just be shared with everyone. So once you're done adding your people, just click outside the box. You click on this button right here, and it's going to take people. If you have people already from Slack, for example, you had already created a Slack group, it's so easy. Start by creating Slack. Also, the same thing applies. Add people. Once you add people, just import them from Slack. All right. Then you can track tasks, you can add a document, you can start. So we are going to dismiss this for now. So let's go back to, that is how you create a channel. Once you create a channel, you can create as many channels by clicking on this plus button right here. You click here, you write the name of the channel you want to create. Once you do that, you are able to start and move forward. So the next thing that I'm going to teach you also is how to create folders. All right, so hold on a minute. Let's click here. And then also, if you want to enable notifications, since we're already here, you can just click here and then enable notifications. So whenever there's a notification, for example, someone has tagged you, is going to show up in your email depending with the type of notification that you've enabled. Okay, now we are going to say allow the notifications to come to our place. So now this is where you create your channel. You click here, add a channel. Now you can see here we have different types. Of course, we have folders, we have spaces right here. Hold on. We have spaces right here. We have spaces right now. You can see I've hidden them. We have folders in between the spaces. We have lists, we have tasks, subtasks, and we also have custom fields which you can fill. So if I click on here on these spaces, you can see I've already created a number of spaces. We have company operations, we have marketing, we have software, sales, customer support. Within each space, we have, so for example, if I click on this space right here, and I wanted to add, this is a company operations, we need to add, for example, a list. This is a list of the task that I already have. I'm going to click on here and then I'll put in the task. The folder is the folder that it's going to be in. If you create a folder, it's even easier, and then we can have a sprint folder. Within those lists, you can put in a document, you can create a dashboard, forms can be also added in there. So if you look around here, we already have a list of things, and this list is I created. So if I wanted to add another list here, I'll just come here and add a task. For example, create employee email review, payroll, update company handbook, send a resignation email. So you see, that is how you add a list. So for every task that you already have, you can create as many tasks as possible. And as a company, for example, you have a task list that you're creating for people in that company. You're going to create it here, and then you're going to assign it to somebody who has to do that task. So if it's a company and you want to assign the task to this person, you're going to click on here, and then you're going to add someone who is going to be the person who will be doing this, creating the employee email. You can add a due date. You're going to say, for example, today is on the 25th. I need the due date to be on the 5th, or even you can go back, turn it around to 2, depending with the date that you want to do. So start dates, you say either you need it to start today, later, tomorrow, next week, next weekend, within 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 8 weeks. You can also set your own work schedule. So you set a recurring time, or you tell us when you want it to be done. So you can say you want it to be started tomorrow. So this person is going to see that the due date cannot be tomorrow. Start date should be tomorrow, and then the due date should be, let's say, due date is going to be on the 29th. Okay. So now once you do that, you can see the due date is on the Wednesday, and this person is supposed to start the task on today. Priority, we have different types. You can add yours if you want to. So you can say this is a normal priority because it's going up to Wednesday, high priority, urgent. So you click on what priority you want this to be set up. So if you have other things you need to add, or fields and columns, you can click on here and add a custom field. So if, for example, if you wanted to create a drop down here, so that there are many different types of drop downs that you want to use during that task that you're dealing with, you could add a drop down, add a text, add a date, area, number, label. So these are some of the custom fields that you could add if you wanted to add to this task. Now you close that. So if you want to get a detailed breakdown of this task, you just click on this task right here, and then you're going to see this task has been created here. So you can see the status of this. It is on to do. You can also click on this arrow to say progress, move it to complete. Once it's completed, it's going to go away. But if you want to also change the status here to do, also go on ahead and change it to do, and then of course make sure that it's assigned to the person, because you have to know the start date and then the end date. The start, you can track the time that you want to start on that project, and then you can add also tags. So depending with the type of tag you want to put for this task, you can do that. Description, you come here, for example, this is create employee email. So you can say I need Melinda. For example, you just come here with a brief description or an elongated description based on whatever it is that you want to work on. So you'll say I need Melinda to complete. It's taking way longer. Hold on. I need Melinda. Excuse me guys, my internet is buffering. Come on. I need Melinda. All right. Okay. I need, for example, a description. I need Melinda to do so and so. This is what is supposed to be done. You are given a detailed description of this task. What is supposed to be done? You can add fields. Then here is where you add a subtask if there's a subtask that needs to be done. For example, you need this email to be sent to someone. Which someone do you want to send it to? You will have to create a subtask. You'll add fields, checklists. You can attach a file. So once this has been done, for example, that email has been written on Word or document or on a doc, you can come on here, attach this file. Okay, you will click on this, then you will upload the file. You have different options that have been put here. If your file is on Dropbox, if it's a new document, if you have it saved on Drive, depending on the type of document you have, you're going to upload it here. Alternatively, you can also come on here and write a comment. For example, you're tagging it to someone. You will say shift at hold on a minute. For example, you will say you want to tag someone you're working with in the group, and then with this person you're going to say here is the completed email that was asked. Yeah, completed email, drafted for your review. If it needs to be reviewed by the owner or whoever has to read that email, or here is the completed email drafted for your review, or whatever it is that you have to do. So once you do that, you're going to click on this here, and then you're going to attach a file as well. So it will bring you the same option. So you have the option of either uploading it here on this page right here and it will show up here, or you can upload it here and it's going to show. So I'm going to use any upload that I have just to show you what I mean. So you're going to click on upload, and then once you click on upload hold on a minute, it's going to take me to my document. So depending on the document that I have, I'm going to just pick one, and then once I pick that, for example, I'll just pick this picture right here and then open it. So it's going to be here. This picture is going to be here, and then now the person that has to review, once it's ready, it has uploaded, just click on here and then it's gonna go out there. So this person that has been tagged, he will be able to receive an email telling them that this email has been approved or has been drafted. They will get the entire information that you've sent it to them, and they'll be able to check it out. So that is how you attach a document. So you can see the same thing has attached here. So if I was to do that, it will come here as well. And if you are, for example, dropping the files from this side, still the same thing, you can come here, click on browse, then pick a document from either Google Drive. So let's see any document we have. Okay, for this we need to have upgraded. Anyway, you don't need that, just leave that. So just browse a document that you've already uploaded, because you do not have an upgraded version. But if you do have an upgraded version, go on ahead and do it. So we are going to choose one of the documents here. So let's choose this one, and then we are going to pick it up. So you can see this document has been uploaded here. So the same thing, you can upload a PDF document, and once you upload it here, it's going to also come on this other part. Remember, this one is on a list. Okay, the task, as you can see, we have milestone, the bug, form response, lead, meeting notice, policy request, so many if it's a ticket. Now leave it like that. So this is a list. If you want to change it into, you can see we have different types of view, how you can view your dashboard. So this is a list form, and we have a board, and we have like a board. So hold on a minute, it's loading. So as you can see, we have different types of views. With different types of views, you can see we have whiteboard, we have list, calendar, list board, we have boards, we have calendar, it's a card. Depending with the view that you want to check, we have this board, these types of views. So we have a list view, which was the first one that we used. We have a calendar view if you want to see it as a calendar. You see, we have so many different views that you can add to your document if you want it. We have the board, which is already here. We have the Kanban, we have the Gantt, which is a chart, depending with how you want to see it. If you've ever used monday.com, you'll realize that we have a Gantt in it as well, where you can use it if you want it to look like a Gantt. So that's how the Gantt looks like. And then we can add as many views as you want. If you want it to be a dashboard, a table, a timeline, workload, we have so many here. So choose the one that you want to use, but mostly people use boards and lists. I prefer to use lists because it's easier, or board, that is easier for me to use. Choose what works for you. Okay, and then for the views, remember you can always customize them depending. Do you want them to show status? Do you want them to show the wrap text, show task location, subtask, close tabs? We have so many other options. So go through all these options depending with how you want your work to be done. Choose how you want yours to look like. I like to keep mine simple, but you can always choose a setting that you like. Okay, then remove that. So you've seen how it is. So if you wanted to add a tag, you could just click on here, then you add a tag from here. You don't have to open the entire thing. If you wanted to change the description or rename it, you could use this pen right here, and then once you're renaming it, you just click on it, and then you do what? You write it there, and then it's going to clearly rewrite itself. All right, so as I told you, we have lists, we have spaces, right? We have different spaces. For example, you can see here on this project, we have the company operations, we have company operations, we have marketing, software development, sales, customer support. These are spaces. Within these spaces, we have, if you open these spaces, we have folders. You can see this is a folder. I can create as many folders. So we can have human resources, we can have other folders, for example the finance, we have the IT support. These are folders. Within these folders we do have lists. So you can see if I open this folder, if I close this folder, you can see we have human resource, finance, and IT support. Within this folder, if I open it up, you will see it has a list of things that are going on in the human resource. So we have the employee onboarding, company policies, and so many. You can add as many. In finance, we do have, if we open it up, you can see that we do have hold on a minute, it's loading. In IT, you can see we do have equipment requests. You can add as many. If you want to add another one, you just click on here and then you add a list on the folder. So you're going to click on the list, and then once it opens up, you're going to add that list here. So you're just going to click here, write a name, for example IT support, and then put it under a folder that you want it to look like. So for example, we have IT equipment request. So equipment handed over, right? So we are going to nest it under either IT support, finance, depending with where you want it to be. So we are just going to put it under IT support, and then once we do that, you create another list. So if you go to the list of you'll see we have equipment handed over. So that is how you add another list to if you want to create another list. All right, so now in this list, you can see if you open, for example, so now this is a folders. We have human resources, finance, IT support, and then within the folders we do have lists. The list has equipment and equipment handed over. So we just close it down, and then you're good to go. Now the statuses, if you want to view, so for example, let's go back to human resource, company operations. Within the company operations, you can see we have statuses, we have views, automation. Then you can add a custom field depending with how your company works. So here we are going to make sure that we do have an overview. So an overview of everything you've worked on recently is going to be here. So you can see here we have created equipment, we have IT support, human resource. These are things that we've done, an overview of what the company is working on. If we have documents, the documents will come here. If we've bookmarked anything, or we have any URL from any website anywhere, it's going to be here. Now folders, as you can see, we already have 3 different folders. In these other spaces, I haven't created any folders, but you can create as many folders. All the folders will come up here. So you can see we have human resource, we have finance, we have IT support. Now, if you wanted to check, remember this is an overview. If you wanted to see a list form of what we've done, this is what's going to show up. So you're going to click on the list, and then this is what is going to show up. Okay, this is what's gonna show. So the list, hold on, the list will come here. Like we have to do, which are 5. We have not started, not reviewed. You can change the colors. You see, we have so many things. If it's a list, if it is a board that you're using in your company, everybody will also be able to see the board in this way, in a way that if you finish with a task, you close it. So for example, we have all of this, right? So we are going to move it to, if it's a board view, we are going to move it here, and then it will show us that it's in progress. Hold on. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we work on this board first, because it cannot move. So we open the board. Once we open the board, you can see the status is not yet, somebody has not started on it. So we are going to move it in progress, and then we are going to add an assignee, because this cannot be done by itself, or invite other people. So we are going to do that. We've added that, but because, let's see, it's not allowing me to do that. All right, so we have an assignee in progress. We assign it to myself. Okay, preview payroll. All right, so there we go. Then the start date empty. Remember, priority, you have to choose what priority do you want it to be on. Okay, so you're going to say, for example, this is very urgent, it needs to be started. Maybe we'll do a time of let's, for example, we say we need a time. Okay, let's just use this one right here, 5 p.m. to 5. Okay, let's just use the one that is already here. And then for the time, we're going to 3 hours. Let's say 5 hours. Okay, 5 hours. Then we're going to save it. So this work has to be done in 5 hours. Then for the tags, put it right there, the one that you want, and then the start and the due date must be written here. And then once you do that, if there's a subtask that needs to be done, if you need to create a checklist, make sure that you have the checklist here. You could say double check the names. So that's how, then you enter, you add another one, everything that you want to add. So once you do that, get out of it, attach a file if it's there. Then once you've created fields that you want them, the fields that you want them to occur on this document. Once you do that and you've finished, you're going to keep it, to put it in complete, or for example in progress, continue without resolving. Then once you do that, you say complete. And then if you now go back to the human resources or to the list form, this is the list, right? Okay, we've already done the list, and then now we want to see, we had it in a board view. Let's see how it's gonna happen. So there you go. We have the lists, all the tasks that have been assigned. You can see here we have Melinda unassigned. We have 3. Those tasks, it means they have not been assigned, so you need to go back, assign all the 3 tasks. So that is how the progress will be. Now we wanted it to look in a board, and I want to show you how you can move it ahead. So now there you go. You see, this one was in progress, right? No, we don't have any tasks in progress. So for example, if we need to move this board here, and then once we move it, why is it not moving? That is weird. That is super weird. It's supposed to move. All right, so if you wanted to move to other workspaces, so we can see this one was a demo, and then here I want to move, for example, to my workspace. So to my workspace, that is how you click. You just click on there, and then you move to another workspace. So that you can have multiple workspaces on ClickUp. All right, so here, this is another, I was working on task. Of course, the same thing applies. You have to create your dashboard. The dashboard has to have spaces, and all those spaces you can create channels, you can create messages. Someone can you can have the team space, and within the team space you can have all these that have been put there. So you can see all these tasks have been completed. If it is an board form, it's going to show you a different type of view, which is hold on a minute. And you can see here I have 2 automations. I'll show you in a minute how to do automation. So you can see here, this is the client new intake. So if it was in progress, I could just move it right here. I don't know why the other workspace is not working, but this is how you move projects from, for example, from in progress, not started. If it was not started, you can move it right there. Either it's not started, or it's in progress, or it's completed. Okay, so since this one was already completed, we're going to move it to the 3rd space right here. So now I'm going to open this one for learning purposes only, so that you can understand what I mean, and I can show you the automation because I already have the documents. So you can see right here, this is what I was telling you. For example, this task is shared already because I already shared it. So this task, it's for a new client intake and scheduling. It was assigned to me, the date that I was to start and the end date, and then the urgency. The track time, I did not track it because I was working on it. You can see right here we have a document that has been attached, because it means I created that document from scratch and finished it. So we can see here we have the description. This is what I was telling you, the description. You need to make sure that it is descriptive. So we have here the description. You can go read about it, what the work was all about, what was supposed to be done. So the description can be as short or as long as it takes. So we can see here the task was to create matter number, client number, everything, We had the person assigned, the fields. We have the person, you can say the person type, what it is, the assigned attorney, if it was there, you put their name here. The case notes, you can write them here. Client type, it is different tags, so you can choose based on either criminal, civil, family, corporate, immigration, employment, employment litigation. For this case, it was employment, so I chose one. Then we have the client contact number. You put the number here, the court date, when the date is supposed to be happening. If I had a subtask that I was supposed to do under the new client intake, I would put here, I would come here, and then I will write it down. Or you could use ChatGPT, the AI here, to create the subtask. Okay, relate items or add dependencies. If you have them, the dependencies, you could use it. Create a checklist. A checklist is you know what a checklist is. So you write, for example, you need to have a Google Doc, you need to have certain dates in mind, you need to have the keynotes, you need to have the client's number. So those are the checklists. So you could put them right here, so that it makes your work easier. Then you attach a file. There's just like I showed you, you can come here, attach a file. So for me, I did not attach a file from this side, I attached a file from this side. That's why you can see it shows up here. So those are all the documents that were supposed to be attached based on this task. So I had the matter management, it's a Google Doc, and also I had the matter management Google Doc. I had all of these were in the Google Doc, the client intake summary. So if I wanted to for example, if I wanted to have this one is the AI that helps you here. For example, if you don't know how to create a checklist very fast, you have an AI that is going to help you real quick, okay, so that you can get that done. This is for saving, this is for editing, this is to assign, for example, a comment if you want to put it under somebody, and then this one is to reply. So if you want to reply, for example, to the person who assigned you this task, you're going to write at someone, and then you do that. Then if you want to see more actions, we have the copy URL, create a task, or you can use AI to create the task and subtasks as I was telling you, or put a reminder so that it will send you in your email. You can add a description. You can also add you don't want to be notified about the replies that come from here. So because if you don't want disturbances, put this off so that it doesn't disturb you. Okay, put this on basically. Now, or you can delete the comment and rewrite it again. As I told you, this one is for editing. Okay, now here as well, you write a comment. For example, you could write a comment, then you can change it. You can attach a file, you can put at someone, the person who gave you the task. You can assign a comment to somebody, and then you can also use an emoji, or you could record a video clip right here explaining what you've just put here. It's easier for the person looking at the work to be able to check it. And then we have also, you can also talk. Instead of writing, just talk right here. Once you're done, click send. It's gonna go, okay? It's gonna go right there. So once you send it, it's going to show up in the comment section right here. Okay, so with this, you can always delete it. Okay, as I said, you can always delete it so that it doesn't show up in your work. Okay, and then once you change the status, it's going to show here either it's started, not started, completed, based on what you know. Now up here, as you can check, you can create a task from here instead of going to the other side, or you can do as I was telling, you can record a clip. You could also track the time that you're working on this project. You could also, as I said, talk to, instead of the text, you can talk it out. This one, if you are creating a document, you can create a document from here, and then you can create a whiteboard also. And once you're done, this is your account, of course. All right, with your account, you can always change it the way you want it to be. Like if you want it to show you're online, you can set your status. So what status do you want it to show? Are you on vacation? You can add yours here, what's on your mind, in a meeting, focusing, depending what you put here, then it will be showing on your workspace. You can change the emoji right here, add an emoji that you want to show on your status. Okay, and then the other thing that you need to know is you can mute notification. For example, you're working on a project and you don't want the ding ding noises coming from your phone. You can mute it either for 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, until tomorrow, next week, or you can put a custom date and time. So for example, you just want a 15-minute break, like you do not want to be disturbed for 15 minutes. Come here, create it a date and time, and it will show up. Okay, these are the settings. You go through it, set it. The themes you change based on what you want to do. If you want to add shortcuts, it is there. Okay, now here you can pin them, either the task that you've created, the work you've worked, the track time, the notepad. If you've recorded a clip, you want to do the same things here that you see up there, they are here as well. Okay, you can pin them, decide to pin them, or you can just decide to not have them and trash them. So these ones here, you can see, you can come bring one here, pin it up here so that it's easier for you to navigate through and get whatever you want to do. If you want AI note taker, this one is an upgrade. You have to upgrade for you to be able to use the AI note taker. Then once you have upgraded, it's going to come up here. Okay, simple and easy as that. What is remaining? Automations. We've done automations already. All right, so on the other side, you can see we have more tools, more ways to do. So we have apps, we have a timesheet here, we have forms, we have spaces. I've already shown you about spaces, charts, whiteboards, goals. You can create your goals. Clips that you have will be shown here, or if you want to add more apps, but this one I think you'll need to upgrade for some apps. Not every app you can use it. So you can add, we have Dropbox, Figma, GitHub, Jira, Salesforce, Outlook, Calendar, Google Drive, Zoom. We have all these apps. It has an extension of different apps that you can use here, so that you can be able to just have everything in one place without having to worry about anything. Okay, integration. So we have CRM, connected search, and these are things that we are going to tackle in our next video. But for now, I think I've already done so much, and I've already took you through each and every step on how you can get it done. If there's anywhere I did if there's something that I did that you didn't understand, or you would want for me to clarify, please leave a comment and I'll gladly help you. Okay, also remember to upgrade if you want the best version of ClickUp, but for now I don't think you really need it unless you're a company or a team. You don't need to upgrade. If it's just you are a student, you are somebody who works for a company. If it's a company, they'll already have upgraded. You don't need to. But if it's for your own personal needs, you do not need to upgrade. You can get the best out of this app without upgrading to any other thing on this app. Okay, you can create as many as you want. So I don't believe I've left anything hanging. Please feel free to leave a question, leave a comment. If you like this video, please like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next video. And also, you can also comment the type of topic you would like to be featured on this channel. We are all about helping and about learning new tools, skills. If there's something I don't know, you're free also to leave a comment. Tell somebody and somebody else will learn from you. I'll learn also from you. And with that being said, I love you so much, guys. Thank you so much for always sticking around and for coming back to my channel. As I said before, I do not take it for granted. Thank you so much for being here, and as always, I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye for now.